What's up everyone, this is Kevin right here from Bitcoin for Beginners, and today I'm going to share with you why I'm going to try to avoid using EtherDelta as much as possible and why you should consider doing the same. So for those of you who don't know, EtherDelta is an extremely popular and widely used decentralized exchange where you can trade for ERC20 or Ethereum standard tokens. So what are Ethereum standard tokens? Well, these are tokens built on the Ethereum network, and some really popular ones include OurMusicBox, Tron, Icon, Golem. There's a ton. Most ICOs that come out are built on the Ethereum network. So you can see why EtherDelta was so widely used, because it's oftentimes the first place where these tokens can be traded. So if it sounds so useful, why am I starting to avoid it? Well, it's because of a series of unfortunate events that I will walk you through. So first, if you don't remember, EtherDelta got hacked and replaced with a fake site that stole a lot of people's money. So this was an article on Mashable, but I just want to scroll down to the tweets section where they show two tweets by EtherDelta on December 20th, 2017. Dear users, we have reasons to believe that there have been malicious attacks that temporarily gained access to EtherDelta's DNS server. We are investigating this issue right now. In the meantime, please do not use the current site. And so a lot of people have reported that they have had their tokens stolen by this compromised site. And then this has been kind of hush-hush. A lot of people don't know about this, but EtherDelta has been sold apparently. I saw this on Reddit, and this post says that the devs of EtherDelta have sold the site and Twitter, everything to some Chinese company. These people just want a money grab from the ICO. More on that later. But they also go on to say that there's so many red flags for the site now, I won't be using it anymore. And a lot of people said that they've lost their trust too, etc., etc. Everything's extremely suspect now, and I definitely agree. And check this out. They finally publicly announced that new owners took over. And so just to take a look at that tweet, EtherDelta says, please join me to welcome our new CEO, Terry Lee. He will play a critical role on leading EtherDelta to a new era, blah, blah, blah. If you go to EtherDelta's main page now, you can see this big, unignorable button that says click to join our crowd sale. Since when did EtherDelta have a crowd sale? Well, here it is, this new page. They're doing a token generation event to do an ICO. Why does EtherDelta even need an ICO? I don't know. It was working perfectly fine before. It probably needed a new UI, but everything else worked as expected. And so if you scroll down, you can see the new team. This is definitely a Chinese-based team, and I don't want to make assumptions, but my gut feeling is that they spent millions of dollars to buy EtherDelta because they had the capital available, and the price was too high for the previous dev team to ignore, so they accepted it. And now these business people from China, they're like, we spent a lot of money to buy EtherDelta, but let's make even more in an easy way by just running an ICO and fooling the whole crypto community. So definitely a cash grab in my opinion. EtherDelta is working pretty well as expected. Why did they need this? Why was this sold? Why were so many shady things going on, including that hack that happened to it just around the time of sale if you match the dates together? So if you're like me and you don't want to use EtherDelta anymore, you may be wondering which other decentralized exchanges are available that let you trade ERC20 tokens. Well, Kyber is one of them, and this is one of my favorite ones, but they're not quite ready yet. They are going to launch in Q1 of 2018. But this is led by a really stellar team, and Vitalik Buterin once was an official advisor and helped them set up the architecture. But I did some more searching for EtherDelta alternatives, and someone mentioned on Reddit that Radar Relay was a good alternative. So I took a look. This is trustless token trading, so once again, decentralized exchange, and you can trade ERC20 tokens. And I took a look. It's pretty good UI, pretty neat, and less stuff going on compared to EtherDelta. But the main problem is there's very, very low liquidity. There's not a lot of orders in the order book right now. Like I'm looking at Raiden. Let's take a look at Augur. Yeah, as you can see, not a lot of orders on the order book. So it's very low liquidity. But if a lot of people move over from EtherDelta to Radar Relay or other competing decentralized exchanges, we as a crypto community can ignore this blatant cash grab on the part of EtherDelta and their new team and honestly move to a better, more trustworthy and safer decentralized exchange. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope this was interesting to you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.